I'm going to quickly wait a bit because I've noticed that on average my streams start a bit choppy. So we're just going to talk here for a few moments. Just hang out and exist for a few moments. Nothing major happening. Once I'm sure it's gone. And I think it's good. Looks like it's good. So we're back. We're going to Ambassador Udina, apparently. Diana Aller is apparently around. Who's Diana Aller? Area number 2, Diana.
I can't say when we're deploying or where or why.
Oh, cool.
But you're on the Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth.
Sup?
What's going on here?
Sup, dweeb?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you wanted an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Yeah.
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I better not see a secondary piece of stuff beyond that footlocker. I'm gonna be so angry. I'm like, I always get war assets.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Well, I guess we can go to the Memorial Hospital.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
I'm gonna swing by and say hello.
Welcome to Certa.
Medical capacity. Ah,
Certa is a non-profit organization
take the
dedicated to the medical
medicinal,
needs
the
of all
perfect gift.
sapient
Smooth
life.
and smoky with a hint of heat. Each sip of TM88 has a story to tell, and each glass is inspired. In one of Earth's top-selling beverages, exports for nothing. Known for having both calming influence and the ability to stimulate blood flow, TM88 is the only alcohol drink endorsed by the medical board of Sir Kesh. Includes that please recycle.
Thank you for coming to Certa. How can we help you?
Sorry about any background noise. Someone's apparently like leaf blowing or something.
Needs of all sapient.
So annoying.
Patient's stable for now. That's touch and go. Good work, Dr. Narrow splits, still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
What's up, dweeb? How we doing?
Hey, Caden. Don't know if you can hear me. But since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances.
Yeah. Get better, my dude. I need you.
Don't die, Caden. You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again, it reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know.
I will kill
Come on, Kate.
anything that needs to be destroyed. I will find a way to help him if you need it.
And that's an order.
That's beautifully sad.
Reports indicate that Earth has fallen to the same.
We have medical ships incoming from Paladin. All staff licensed to treat Turian patients. Please remain on call.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand.
Hello, Prime.
It doesn't even hurt.
Hmm.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a.
A sad time indeed.
Due to wartime conditions, all vacation requests must be approved by management.
We have a reporter on shift now. Apparently, she's a wartime, battle time reporter type person. Like that guy from, like that reporter from Dead Rising. She's covered wars, you know. You know, let's go talk to Gina.
Please select a destination.
Unfortunately, we have to. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Talk about your extremely personal medical situation, and madam, excuse the whole breach of doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm just gonna eavesdrop carefully.
To have reached Paladin.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Alrighty. So, note to self, eavesdropping is immensely important. So listen in. They're speaking nothing. Did they just have an enemy?
Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me.
Oh?
My son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. Just so.
This is sad.
It's not like him to go for
Hmm.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Thank you. You're such a nice young woman.
She is dementia, isn't
Remind
she?
me of
Isn't
my
she?
daughter.
Hmm. That's our great choice. Commander Bailey.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
God, I hate
Listen,
you so
lady,
much.
you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
God, I don't envy.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Uh-huh. You can go pound sand, lady.
Press.
See,
Yeah.
you're keeping the peace.
God, she sucks.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
How should we respond? 1, 2, or 3? Because, I mean, like, he does bear with it pretty well, but... Holy shit, is it a stupid game? Like, Christ alive, I wouldn't have the patience for this type of shenanigans.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
1 or 2. This man's be speaking the truth. The political game of BS is fucking hell.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
You're telling me. You know, we're having to play the puppets.
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
It was
your promotion.
Commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
You're telling me.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here.
God, I hate that.
Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe.
That
I guess
matters.
it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Yeah, great.
Things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure.
Fantastic. I already
But
hate
wars
Udina,
being
and yet
fought
I'm gonna
everywhere.
hate him.
Millions across the galaxy have been
With
displaced.
all
and
capitals.
Most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
I swear to God, I better be
Already
able to fucking
allocated the bulk
execute
of my men
Udina
to
and or
customs,
make his
but we're
life a
still
living hell.
overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
Just endless
loved ones out there?
drowning him in
Somewhere.
bureaucratic bullshit and red
Ex-wife
tape
I lost track of.
for for him to even speak.
And a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
Like, if I want to hate Bailey, I want to use all my power to make it so even if he wants to speak, he has to go to the political runaround. There's a reason why I didn't choose Counselor Gina. The fact that he's a bureaucratic suck-up. Welcome. Spectre Information Processing Center. The terminal offers secure information access to support authorization of covert operations. Covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with Spectre tactics and reconnaissance. Any operative requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Quarian Fleet Intel. in Pilgrim Genvolin, not Nemea, on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Genvolab purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters, from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. The pilgrimage was later heard to say that his pilgrimage was recalled. This suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. It could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. It will suggest the Quarians' main intent instead be preparing to confront conflict with the Geth. So they're being idiots. Good news, guys. The Quarians are still fools. Oh, I don't need the shooting range. I got the shotgun surprise, which is the best method. Because you run up to your enemy, you shout surprise, and then you blast them with a shotgun.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming.
Please tell
If
me.
you follow me, the council is already in session.
Fucking damn it. We get to deal with bureaucracy.
Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By our reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers.
I saw it myself.
And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together, but it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scale is... it would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hagen. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Question: do you have a better plan than, whoop, I'm gonna bicker and squabble and blah 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 blah? You guys can choose. Chat 1 or 2. Because I'm clearly gonna mock the council while I'm doing that. Oh, I wait. Hey, I'm the council. All my problems are so important. And what do you know? You guys, people who are walking around doing everything, you guys are
Sure as hell
dumb.
beats standing around and arguing about it. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever.
To be precise, I hate Udina.
The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to
Who wants
stop
to be
them.
turned into biomass? Do you want to become biomass?
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding you.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
You can go to hell, Counselor Gina.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
Good, Liara. I like you still. I still love you. The only thing that I tolerate. currently in my
They're a
crew.
bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard.
You are too, Counselor. Yeah.
We may have a spot on the council, but humanity will always be considered second rate.
You can go fuck yourself, Udina.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
Alright, I like the Turians.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings will proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
One or two? And why do I feel like we warned them years ago? But I feel like we kept warning the council about every fucking problem, and yet they never listened. Fedorian, Primarch of the Neckbeard Marines. Nice one.
So
That
far,
is a
you've only
quality
explained how
joke.
I can help you.
It might seem that way, but the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future, the fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
I fucking hate all of you, and I miss
Our
my
latest
leather jacket.
intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon.
I had
I've done
leather.
all I can to help. The rest is up to you.
I had leather and it was awesome. Now I wear this shit.
There is
Fuck
one
off,
other thing.
Udina.
The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status. And
Cool.
various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Remember, Udina, I hate you. And I'll never trust you, and I wish that Captain Anderson was currently in that seat because of the fact that he actually knew what to do. I trusted Captain Anderson, and I don't trust you.
Spectre status recognized.
So what should we do first? Our journal has a few options. We can go get the obelisk. We can go get this fucker.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
Commander Shepard. Commander...
Fucking damn it. Do we acknowledge her or do we just leave?
The same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical...
Alright, we're doing it.
Commander Shepard. Khaleesi been
Sup,
seen in
bitch?
Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can...
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Ha! You want some?
I'm gonna. I
Thought,
saved.
never mind. I don't have any more questions for you.
Fucking damn it! Don't worry, I saved. Also, I just remembered we can't punch her. If we punch her, we get screwed. Apparently, I remember hearing that you can't punch her. But before we do it properly, I am gonna beat the shit out of her. Before we do this properly, let's lay hands on her ass.
Khalisah bint Sina al-Jalani. How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die?
Are you ready for the old one, too?
Tabloid journalism.
Ha! You.
You're angry. I get that. But I'm here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
That was purely catharsis. That was pure catharsis, okay? We are gonna beat the shit out of her with rhetoric. With Prime at my side, you'll never defeat me. Come on.
Shepard. Khalisah bint Sina al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers... How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die?
Because of the fact that I was demanded to, you stupid bitch.
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khalisah, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander.
Just don't do this tabloid news shit to me
We
again.
haven't always seen eye to eye.
Yeah,
but I'm glad you're on our side.
I've beaten the shit out of you several times with my rhetoric.
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Well, we now have that ally.
Reports indicate that Earth has
What's up, Jacob and James?
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
They never are.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy?
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's...
yeah.
not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
Bud?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear.
I like you, James. Congratulations.
Levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies. Fighting is said to have...
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
I mean, that wasn't as satisfying as the normal, like, fucking bull rushing her with our words to cancel hers. But we couldn't, so this instead. Luckily, we got 2 allies.
So, you're just silent behind enemy lines until the war is over?
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area. Then we come in and set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not wearing commando leather, honey. What does that mean?
We'll be perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
But you won't be able to talk to us.
Beautifully sad. Trust me, lady, it's better than what I deal with. Every battle I'm with the woman that I love is a battle where I think I'm gonna get my love killed. This is how I lose her. She's gonna die. It's gonna be my fault because I'm an idiot. It's terrible. Like, you know you're gonna lose. You know you're gonna fuck up, but you're still trying to not fuck up. It's a terrible experience. Ah, great. I'm in Silent Hill. Damn it. I hate it when I wake up in Silent Hill. This is the fucking worst. Jason! I'm coming. Holy Get up here. I got a slow motion. There was a red light. What's going on? Oh, we're running. Okay. God damn it. Why the fuck am I stuck in slow motion? Take my hand. Fucking fire damage. Fucking bye. God damn it. I fucking hate the slow-mo dreams. Then I see the same horror Vulcan when they burn that child. It's terrible. Hello, my love.
Yara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
Fantastic.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
I'd say it's the galaxy's infighting, but it could be that we're salamanders and we're worried about everyone back on Earth. I mean, it's terrible. The custodies aren't even doing anything. Which is terrible. I just hate it when that happens.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
Sorry, I started thinking.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't
Brian,
blame
make sure you
yourself,
remind me when we have a time-critical mission and stuff.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
Try, Lenore, you just interrupted the time with my love?
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance.
You better not
There weren't many of
root
us aboard when the Reapers hit.
1 or 2. I swear to God. Ah, cool. She's gay. Good for her.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab.
I'm happy to have a
I never
lesbian
thought
on
I'd
the
be serving
team.
on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In
Ooh.
fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander.
You
For
better
as long
be.
as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
I love you, Joker.
I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
Good for Kaden.
In
I'm
the
so
CLC,
happy
you'll
that
find
he's
the galaxy
fine.
map where you can set the Normandy's destination.
That's the same fucking
You
thing
can
as
also check
always.
your messages at your private terminal.
Yes, I had that. That's
The
new.
War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
Okay.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment.
Yeah, that's where
between
Kanye
missions.
West was.
Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room.
I respect
There
it.
you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Crap, I just heard a static thing. I hope I didn't just cut out. Did I just cut out?
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
Oh, cool, you hear me, thank God. So, what do we do? How do we respond? I mean, I will say they are useless. Yeah, they're fucking useless.
The Council has been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
1 or 2. I think End Earth. This is partially renegade Shepard. This is like, I'm fucking pissed.
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
The Alliance seems to be doing well. this old table. That table has been around for years.
The council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Spec Ops, reinstatement, emergency flash traffic urgent, key KEI-9, and alert. New article, Quarian Fleet, welcome back gift. You have an upgrade waiting. Priority mission, Eden Prime. Shepard from Stephen Hackett. Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched to send across the galaxy. We need your specific talent for a series of ops. These missions will open the door for Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objective. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Hackett. Reinstatement. Hackett. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Power Reg 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin indirection operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Emergency traffic urgent. Alliance Fleet operative flash X1A.34. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat conditions Saber 1. Enemy presence is confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth support. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson tactic. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence with any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster up pre-appointed staging areas. Commence offensive combat per first available opportunity. Subject, my dog. I was a contract worker on the Normandy's haptics interface when it was in dry dock. Your VIE emailed me to let me know that I left my dog Meg on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now, and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way about my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, and 750-volt outlets. Thank you. Sorry for the trouble. I promise you won't be too much of a headache. Okay, so that thing about the Cerberus facility, that's priority 1 then. Information by and contributor Citadel, where the Quarian fleet. The latest intelligence showed that the Reapers are taking system after system at first pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to nomadic Quarians, who were pushed from their homeland world by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After refusing to stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination, and there are reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted. Sorry about that. Greed and short-sighted powers will always try to gain upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. From Edie. While we were in dry dock, Joker suggested a small welcome gift would be appropriate to have on hand, should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship did not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers, he suggested, I chose something that from the official System Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held the N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You will find among the selection of titled clothing in your cabin. We have an upgrade waiting. Terminal. So we're gonna go to the service lab first. Is that the play? Oh man. That's what I'm picking up, that we're gonna go to the service lab. Doing all that reading really dries out the mouth. No comments from the crew. This is where Thane and Cryos used to be. Wonder how Thane is doing. Ooh, gambling. I do approve some light recreational gambling. This is where our adjudicator was. Just a car. Nothing here. This was where Legion was. I wonder how everyone who worked with me is doing. Let's check out Miranda's old office. Ah, cool. Now Liar's office. And it's better. It's like a portable shadow broker.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered, I think.
Hello.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard, it's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Yes.
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Yes.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list, but later. There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Absolutely.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
We'll go over those in detail later. I'm not reading that all. You ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Illustrate the kit's omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricators can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Let's just quickly stop by the armory, and then we're gonna go to that Cerberus base, and then we're gonna go get the Prothean artifact. Dog.
Good dog.
Hello, Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Got it there, soldier.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant.
See, this is where
What's going
James
on?
will hang out.
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth.
Let's see.
Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible
I
for
respected
logistics,
that.
making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Do you maintain this army?
I share that duty with our
Cortez.
illustrious Mr. Vega.
I respect
Though I
the
believe no
mid-air
weapon
collision
he
plan.
really cares to
It's something I would
maintain
do.
himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
God, I love
First
that.
retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in the First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. Practically dances in low atmo. Spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of reputation.
Oh, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement, too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight tank. They signed me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the 44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
You were stationed
Well,
on
the
Earth.
Hammerhead was trash,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Alrighty.
Keep up the hard work.
Yes, Commander.
You know how look is the best look. Awesome upgrade. I can't upgrade my weapons. Great. Right there it is. So increase the damage, and then increase damage and shield perception, and speed perception by 25, enhancing the aim of the barrel. Shredder mode allows bolt to pierce 0.25 meters thick objects, but it ignores. So damage is improved overall. Let me quickly check it. James is here.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a
Jesus
reason?
Christ. The fucking pecs on this man.
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well...
This man's pecs are the size of most people's heads.
Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader. Nice.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy him. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't
We
really
game
need it
bitch.
in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You shrink too?
Nah, I'm just good at reading.
But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Yeah.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
I respect that way of like working out things. Just be like, all right, let's talk. How are we gonna talk? I'm gonna punch you, and you're gonna punch me. We'll see who's better at punching people. There's fortification in the med bay. We better go to the med bay then. What could they mean by fortifications? I don't see anything like that. The biomed bay? Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Ah, Garrett's old place. I made sure to upgrade the Normandy to be as good as it could be. This ship is designed for the long haul. It is designed to survive whatever the hell you throw at it. I recognize Ashley Williams. All the people who died, though. And I'm gonna get into proper clothing because of the fact that I refuse to wear the trash I'm currently wearing. Looks so lame. Oh, no. There it is. Leather. Well, which one? Ah. So all the people who died during the electrical attack. Nice. Did this go too far down? It's go too far down. Didn't even stop by this place. Grunt's old place. This is where Jack used to stay. But there's no remnants of that. Oh, the model that I had. What are you guys doing with all my model ships? I collected them. They're hiring all my model ships. Ah, the core is back. You're my engineer. Speak.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams.
They gave Sovereign a model. It's fantastic.
Retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Well, why did you refuse?
Why did you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
No apology needed.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family
Talk about your family.
My parents
and I can manipulate.
An Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
So 50% chance of death.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR?
Better than me on my crew.
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers?
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of
What can I say
We had a good
except
talk
I'm
in the
awesome
retrofit.
and the people behind me are great.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Aye, aye, sir.
I can't believe someone would touch my model ship collection. And why would you do that? It's such a good collection. I have the Shadow Broker ship, and I have Zaid's room. I remember when the trash compactor. Anyway, you're now on my ship, so let's talk.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Listen, I don't care about the Cerberus thing currently. I can kill Cerberus with ease. My problem is the fact that I need soldiers. There are action figures of Hilter. The bad mustache man is like a very, like there are like 5 different like action figures of him. There's a lot of them. There's so many. I'm surprised you didn't know about this. I don't know, to pretend you're destroying him. You get a bunch of like different ships and you're like, die, sovereign, pew pew pew, raw, damn you, alliance. And he falls apart and stuff, and you're just like, yeah.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
No.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
I can afford that, but Jesus Christ.
My family didn't have money.
I want that toothbrush.
When the Alliance saw my
I'm rich.
Scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Like, wouldn't you love it if you just like you were World War II up and you could just have a action figure of Hilter, and then you could just, and like all of his commanders, and you could have a bunch of like commandos from different like countries and stuff going in and like blasting them apart and stuff. It'd be so cool, and you can like reenact different battles and stuff. And
you worked in Alliance R&D?
Gosh, I'm a nerd. I'm revealing my nerd side. Shit.
Imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My
I hear
parents were from
Oxford's
London.
good.
They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If
Oh,
they
cool.
stayed in
Cars
London,
here are leaving.
I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Let's check with the rest of the crew, and then we're gonna go off to the places.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
One or two. Like, I'm surprised that he's surprised, if he's surprised. I mean, the Council is a bunch of dweebs who can't do anything, yet will posture immensely. It's like Russia, but legal.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
Absolutely. Joker thinks just like I do. Anyway, blast me out of the airlocks. I'm done living. I love like they can just open the airlock and walk in. Like, I'm done with it all. I am done with this living thing. Instead, just space yourself. Conqueror can be accessed using Normandy stealth drive. Let's start with salvage and. Do we rescue the Primarch right away, or what do we do? We could go to the Cerberus lab. If memory serves, the soul system is around. Not here, but like... Oh, where was it? And... here-ish, I think, maybe? The service lab, alrighty. You have spoken. Space bullet. I'm gonna quickly save before we scan.
I found something.
And then here's my thinking. We're gonna save and load and stuff. That part's gonna be lame, but this is how I'm gonna get all the stuff without them finding me. Not this load. If I keep doing this, then they're never gonna find us. But we're gonna have all the goodies. It's one thing I learned from years ago back when I played this that I remember.
I found something.
And now we know where it is. Load save 6. Get that piece. The Reapers have almost zero awareness of us. We dip. This may be scummy, but I'm in war. We're saving like scumbags.
Signal confirmed.
Just grab anything. Only credits. Well, it's still credits. Well, let's land. Let's do the service lab. Alright, you two. We're gonna give them hell. This is trash. Warp ammo is good. I kept scrolling and I'm not sure why. Okay, so does this mean that that now the target does take damage? I don't know, and we're gonna have to test that before we do anything. The last 2 games, stasis sucks. Remember? I hated stasis because of the fact that all it does is freeze my enemy in place.
Got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Alrighty.
On my way.
Surprise. Surprise.
That's weird looking. Guess we found it.
Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
The hell do you mean meet me at the landing pad? We're not done here by a long shot. We got so much to grab from them. Finally here. Wow, troops here are really intense. No smile ever. And suicide on capture orders? Seriously? Returning integration. I start integrated tomorrow. Can't wait.
Will only lead to Metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
Grab everything. Cerberus has so much. Our suicide and capture orders confirmed. Cerberus is my friend. Obey. Protect humanity at any costs.
Second sample located.
Ah, good.
Nav point updated.
Good work.
Die.
It seems to be Reaper tech. Signature is new to me.
Cortez, second sample secure. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Pad got hot. Have to fog out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like having your back to the wall.
Never said it would be easy.
Okay. So I have more time to hunt things down. What else I got? Oh, I got corpses.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I could do this all day.
It really would be easy.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets. Time for some
Lieutenant!
Last day, Commander?
Just stay focused and keep at it.
Trust me, this isn't nearly good enough to be a last stand for me. This isn't even good enough to be Liara on her own last stand. Liara like one of the glass cannons in my... She's really smart though. And even she wouldn't consider his last stand. I mean, what last stand am I punching like 5 people in the face? Because I have plenty of ammo. Last stand in my ass. Oh.
Still alive.
He'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear. We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
What do you mean? Act like we're done here. Still so much more to steal.
We're at the extraction point. Ready for pickup.
Almost there.
Fine. It wasn't that bad. Pretty easy if I'm honest. I feel like I have it on too easy currently.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
As the elusive man methods become more extreme, skilled operatives abandon service, or to help stop the Reapers in any way they can. We have many ways. We're gathering intel. We'll find our ways. Just I'll find out who dared disrupt my amazing mission.
You'd never know there was a war on.
You'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
Commander?
Okay, I'm thinking next one before we go to the priority thing. We go ahead and go to that. Go get that Procyon or whatever relic obelisk thing over here. You never know when that could be good. I should talk to Trailanor too. Well, alrighty.
Commander? Commander?
Is that the Trailanor? Or are you talking about the reporter? Let's see what she says.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automatic cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Oh, you just had to look awesome. I think it was Frank West, I think his name was. the guy from Dead Rising who in the mall one, the first one. Like, I covered wars, you know. Like, that man covered wars, so. Okay.
I found something.
Go to this thing first. See. Rosie and data files. I already need some fuel. Yeah, I'm so glad we busted out Frank was just like, yeah, that's a guy who, like, I covered wars, you know. Like, he was, I love the fact he was so insistent on reminding people, like, don't you dare diss me, I covered wars. It's like, my guy, I figured that one out. Really, how? Because you wouldn't shut up about it. Yeah, I don't need uber accuracy. I just need to be able to hit. Which one of the Dead Rising characters is your favorite?
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Or the mechanic guy?
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, loco.
Cerberus hit
yeah,
Eden
Frank
Prime
West
hard.
is pretty great.
Whatever they found here was worth a major
like everyone else,
offensive.
like had their things together.
Colony,
Frank West was just thrown into the middle, so they were like, "Eh, this is fine."
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate
Frank West
colonists.
managed amazingly, considering
Cerberus
he was
came in
generally
so
just a
quickly.
war reporter.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone.
Nice, Cortez.
Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
With luck, I can kill all of the Cerberus men. I'm really good at that.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
This used to be a nice neighborhood.
You can always move on to another.
But you still remember.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
Liara, it's been a while since you had the shenanigans in my crew. Snell update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone performed tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight their colony. And if the females knew they're never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
I like to hear those words.
There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Let's use it. Oh no.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's a Prothean.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right.
Mother of
That
God.
doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Milos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher,
Yo,
you
I got a
probably know
party
as much
member?
about them as I do.
Awesome.
The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes, judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Well, I'm glad
we
we're
brought
here.
A Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Damn it.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Alrighty. Looks like someone found us. It's time for fun. Who is excited? Hello there. Guess what? Shotgun surprise!
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Shotgun surprise is the best strategy ever. Especially with my current power level. God, I feel alive with a shotgun in my hand. New deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west section of the colony. Pull most of our troops to the northern neighborhood to assist. All remaining troops in the northern neighborhood continue standard protocol activities to maintain illusion of a large presence in the area. Locals newbie are understaffed. They could do some serious damage.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Don't worry, Liara. I don't leave things behind. This place is doomed. Let's see. With information update, we've gotten word from the sources of our Eden Resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy the leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambertain to escape. Fire near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man escaping Cerberus' trap.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
I'm sorry. Not pod data yet. We need everything. I'm gonna gather every piece of resources. This game is a game that really encourages the whole, like, don't leave anything unchecked. Let's see.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod.
Interesting.
Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Interesting.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Nothing else on these laptops, these computers, nothing. Fantastic.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
That's just fucked up. You don't do that. You don't burst in while some people are having a drink with the boys. Relaxing and enjoying a game, and then you just, well, bam, shoot them all dead. You just don't do that to someone. Sounds like a lot of grunting. Let's investigate, gang. Analyzing. I'm not expecting them to look like this, if I'm honest. I'm not expecting the pros to look like this. That's what I expected, like smooth heads to an extent. I said the 4 eye thing, which is an addition. Is there what that mean? Eyes are ruined? I thought that the 4 eyes was an addition by the collectors. I did not expect them to look this close to the collectors, if I'm honest. I guess that makes sense.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we
I'm
need
not sure
to open
what
the
to
pod.
say. My thoughts. similar to a gray alien or something. Like I expected gray skin, smoother head and stuff. Like I expected something a bit more generic, possibly. Like the generic, like super smart life forms, you know? That have like the smooth heads and stuff. I don't know, but one thing's for certain, I was not expecting something like what the protein turned out to be. I'm seeing most people didn't expect the proteins to look like, well, the proteins. The proteins look more like collectors than I ever expected. Damn it. I don't know, like three-fingered, smoother heads.
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have
like
everything
I expected
we need to open the pod.
Kind of like a raindrop style, like really smooth gray head. Three fingers. What were you expecting? I expect an insectoid, like, I can see that as well. In the end, no one expected the Proteans to look quite like Proteans. Which I think is just a sign that the writing is really good. Like, if I can expect how your reveal is gonna look, then that means that you've screwed up somewhere. From expecting them to be insectoid-like to expecting them to be like very different from the collectors. In the end, no one expected the Proteans to look like Proteans. And yet, once you see them, you're like, yeah, I can see it.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
What? The boat is inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
This must be a DLC, by the way.
Here they come!
Come on. This is some cool DLC. The fact that I get a protein companion is awesome. What a better time to get a protein companion to be like one of them survived than right when the apocalypse hits, you know?
Looks like we've got a second to catch
Good Liara.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Let's see if there are grenades.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Sorry, what? Jesus! Jesus Christ!
You can open
Beep,
the life pod
boop.
now.
Fuck the flesh. That was awesome. That was so cool. I hijacked this thing. Beep, boop, fuck the flesh people.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
What's up? Bitch! Fucking bastard.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Okay, that is awesome that Femshep can romance him. More reasons to place this entire series as Femshep and stuff.
Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander Traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
A mighty fine soldier.
Be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments of failure.
How should we respond to him? I'm not sure it was a failure. I mean, like, your genius shit is what had left us right here. Yeah, it wasn't a failure, my dude.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Sorry. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Handshake. Alright, no handshake. Cool. Dick.
A living Prothean.
That's
Yep.
correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
This is the ultimate fuck you to Cerberus, as far as I'm concerned. One of the best fuck yous ever.
I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
Alright, coming, Liara.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which...
Oh, no, not again! Fucking damn it!
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Yes.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The
I don't know which one I am.
Vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
1 or 2. There's so much cool stuff you know about this thing. Alright, 1, that's extreme.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight.
Alright.
The last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
Alright, I wasn't expecting y'all to be Jamaican.
I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over 12 studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
I loved him.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
That's nice to know. Grunt gets his own recognition. They get respect. Grunt.
Civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished, and if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried, none succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Man, I wish it...
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on
Well,
time, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard. The best soldiers left behind.
That's hilarious, right? Great strength in his genes. That's called a penis.
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have come
That is hilarious.
of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Cowards.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option, you would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see it was too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
Well, I'm really glad that we did not do that.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Thank you for talking.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
They have short lives, but they're damn smart.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I love your armor.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
I wonder how the reporter is going to react to this one.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
How are you doing?
Cerberus stealthily strikes star system shield. No, glad I read that one out loud. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
I'm not kicking her off my ship because of the fact that any allies we can get is great.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Notes. See, if they had technology preserved someone for over 50,000 years, no wonder they were killed building things like the device on Mars. Let's give him time to get his bearings, but goddess, when will we get a chance to learn so much about the civilization?
Hello again, Shepard. Of course.
Its armor using protective equipment, purge the current and send it charge. Generate your gauntlet to increase melee damage. I'm not wasting a bunch of money. I'm not being the money waster.
Those poor colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member
Prime.
doesn't need a translator.
That's News Network information partner.
Shared a Prothean language tutorial program.
Alliance officials confirm a local resistance movement has successfully pushed Cerberus forces off Eden Prime. Cerberus was attacked Eden Prime for reasons that remain unclear and set up so to occupy the colony. But after constant attack from the United population, Cerberus troops retreated. Alliance officials are sending in evacuation transport now to get colonists off-road before Reaper's forces reach the colony. We owe this victory to the Alliance, resistance leader Edward Crabbe said in a prepared statement. The people of Eden have always been ready to fight, but Alliance Intel gave us the tool we needed to push those Cerberus bastards off our planet. Resistance fighters have said their plan to enlist and support the Alliance. Well, let's see how good that was. Last time we saw...
It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding it. The birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
The Alliance just increased a good deal. Possibly a bit more, but Jesus. The Alliance is looking beefy. They be beefy boys.
Commander Shepard.
Well, we were told to go talk to that guy, so let's go talk to him.
I'm coming to get you. Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
You having a personal moment?
But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you
You
there.
need tissues?
This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking to him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. At least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything's going to hell?
Start thinking that way, and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you.
I trust
it's
you.
Just the downtime between missions, it's hard, you know?
I know.
There are many a day where I was thinking about Liara, thinking, God, I miss her. When you have someone you love, the worst fate is when you have to not be there with them.
Commander?
That's weird. We were here for the Volus diplomat thing. We stopped by Eden Prime. Ah, everything was found here? Ah, Utopia. What a great series. I'll check. The Strike Abyssal. Asgard. Asgard has a lot to offer. Might as well swing by.
Signal confirmed.
Load, moving a bit so that we can just get the entire place scanned immediately.
Signal confirmed. Evasion successful.
Okay, if we can get...
Signal confirmed.
Okay, we'll grab all these things and then we're gonna try to figure out how to get the last bits.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Alright, so note to self, that thing is just fuel, it's worthless.
Evasion successful.
Let's just be glad that the one thing that we didn't grab was fuel. Well, it's cool as space boys. Do I stream longer today? Sure.
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
We're just going to the hospital to drop off some intel we found.
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to a resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Some private conversations and two doctors. Was that Dr. Chakwa?
Shepard, there you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here.
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Chowder Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy,
and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Caden took the worst of it. How's he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michelle's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really
Thane's here?
I was never
I missed
officially
that
part of the
bastard.
service, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence for my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
What should we tell her, by the way? Does she belong on the Normandy, or should she work in the labs?
Keep doing what you're doing with Alliance R&D. We need our best minds at work, giving us every advantage possible.
I'm a field doctor, Commander, not a research scientist. Eden Prime, the Battle of the Citadel, defeating the Collectors. We've been through too much together to let it end now. Let me serve on the Normandy. Please, Commander.
Should we? I mean, she's not wrong. She's a field. She's like her specialty is using battle stuff. Alrighty.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker is still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Reports indicate that Earth has fallen to the same enemy foes that attack Batarian space.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes. Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. Wherever you transfer me, it shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
I'm just eavesdropping on something extremely personal. Excuse me, I have something to tell you.
Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
How is Caden doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct...
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in...
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony is...
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Only these people, so... I need to go find someone who will take this Elcor stuff.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Let's see how the embassy's quickly doing. Wait, Joker having ADHD. Oh, I love this day. I love that thought, Prime. Any chats? No? No. Okay.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel.
Up yours.
This is docking bay D-24.
How dare you?
That due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for routine verification. You are standing in docking area D-24. According to your biomet, this is the airlock currently assigned to the system's alliance ship, Normandy. If you look out the bay window, you can see one of the many magnificent vistas for which the Citadel is renowned.
What about that room over there?
The waiting area is for those who wish to speak to our new arrivals. It is located next to security processing. Please be...
Listen, honey, please. This is how
Well, we have Dr. Chalkwah back. So what do you think, Prime? Do we continue the stream, make it a long one? And try to do one of these? I can't figure out how to do those two side missions. I think we just do the... You're tired? Alright. I may stop the stream and do a second one. I don't know. Well, for now, I guess we're gonna call it. Vince Sigurd's Cradle. Haven't touched Hades Gamma. Or Kate's Net. Next time we're going to a Primarch. We'll be waiting there. Actually, I'm gonna flip something, a coin or something, and determine whether or not I stop now or keep going. Do I? You know what? I only have an hour left. I'm walking slowly. One more hour isn't too bad.
Commander. Commander.
Let's see. This place feels empty.
So a Prothean. A real live Prothean.
Commander.
I'll just scan the area for now. Well, there's nothing here. I begrudge to end the stream now, but maybe I'll be here again later today. Maybe. Hard to say. I'll try. But, for now, thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you again. And remember to laugh at life, because it makes life a little easier. Bye.